Huawei Mate 40 Pro Camera Review. Hello my dear friends, how are you? I hope you are well and in good health. Today I have a new and important video with you, which is a review of the Huawei Mate 40 Pro camera. I hope you like it, but before you watch the video, subscribe to the channel to receive everything new and useful. Now let's continue the explanation. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro received the highest UBaRUC camera score to date, and will go down in history as the best camera system released in 2020. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro's camera is, by all technical standards, an extremely powerful photo-taking system. As an evolution of the proven P40 Pro and P40 Pro Plus cameras, it comes with interesting hardware and tuning updates that make it the new hardware king, replacing the Mate 40 Pro Plus. But to find out what true image quality, IQ, is and what the potential trade-offs are, we analyze the details and data of finer images. Image quality analysis. A note about our camera IQ score. Our scoring system is based on 4 sub-scores pillars that can help tell a fuller story: day, night, ultra-wide, and zoom photography. If you want to learn more about how the score works, head over to our camera level measurement page. The world camera score is straightforward, but the pedestals help tell a better story for those who want a more accurate view of the camera's image quality. You may also like to read our article What is Objective Image Quality? Image processing, software work that improves the quality of image data. Image filtering, a software action that changes the style, aesthetic, of an image. Context image, a great approximation of what our eyes see, including how dark the scene actually is. It is only to provide crucial context for the shot and is not a standard of quality. Camera devices. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro is an evolution of the Huawei P40 Pro series, but there are updates worth paying attention to. In my opinion, the most impactful is the addition of a multi-spectrum color temperature sensor to help accurately capture colors. The second change is the larger ultra-wide camera sensor, which is the largest in the industry in this category. This new sensor is paired with the same 18mm optics as before. The primary camera no longer has optical image stabilization, OIS, but this change doesn't seem to have much of an impact. Our camera HW benchmark, read our camera HWFAQ, notes that the overall hardware configuration of the Mate 40 Pro is a bit more powerful than even the P40 Pro Plus. And a lot of this has to do with the new ultra-wide sensor. We often rank the best camera devices by in daylight photography. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro builds on the work done with the P40 Pro and P40 Pro Plus with a very similar level of detail but better color capture. In the past, we've noticed Huawei's cameras sometimes shift colors a bit, but the Mate 40 Pro is more accurate and produces realistic color tones out of the box. Huawei could do better if it enabled 50MP photo capture in auto mode, because it's very difficult to beat the 108MP photo capture of competing phones, with 12MP photos being output due to the drawback in detail and texture. As we said earlier, the latest ultra-resolution sensors produce a higher level of detail in bright lighting conditions, when a small pixel size of 0.8 microns can resolve fine details. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro's night photos have more realistic and saturated colors than the P40 Pro Plus, which tends to wash things out a bit. Image filtering also varies and often does a better job of preserving texture. The house's fish scale bias is a great example, as the P40 Pro Plus made the pattern look hexagonal when it's a set of dials. A phone like the new Galaxy S21 Ultra will take more realistic night photos, but the Huawei camera has almost no noise. So it's comparable, but it will depend on your priorities. Compared to the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the night image quality of the Mate 40 Pro is noticeably better. Closer inspection often reveals softer, less sharp, night photos from the Mate 40 Pro versus the P40 Pro, and this is likely due to the lack of OIS, which can help significantly in low light. In low light, the Mate 40 Pro is better than the iPhone 12 Pro Max across the board. In soft lighting, non-HDR, the Huawei Mate 40 Pro's camera tends to take a photo that's brighter than what you see. This is nothing new, and there is no doubt that the Note 20 Ultra takes a more realistic photo. However, the Mate 40 Pro performs very well on some IQ attributes such as noise, and its colors are better than the P40 Pro Plus. The Mate 40 Pro's general color improvements extend to night vision, NV. In the past, The exceptional NV performance of Huawei cameras came with the typical pink tint of high-quality ISO images. The Mate 40 Pro noticeably improves this aspect and takes more natural photos than the previous NV champion, the P40 Pro Plus. Side by side shows that the Huawei Mate 40 Pro's colors are more accurate than its predecessor. We've said this for many Huawei cameras and we're happy with the improvement. A lot of people will ask to compare the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and here's the answer. In low light, the Mate 40 Pro is better than the iPhone 12 Pro Max in all areas: color, noise, exposure, HDR, details and texture. The Samsung Note 20 Ultra captures a more accurate version of what your eyes see, correct brightness and colors, making the experience more predictable. In this case, even if you lower the brightness of the Mate 40 Pro photo, it will look somewhat unnatural. This shows how the Mate 40 Pro loses a bit of sharpness compared to the P40 Pro Plus in low light. However, the results still look great overall, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max comparison shows that well. The zoom performance of the Huawei Mate 40 Pro is remarkably high and it's clearly among the best zoom mobile cameras in the world, but it ranks just below the P40 Pro Plus, which can take slightly more detailed images in most cases. The P40 Pro Plus captures fine detail, optically highlighted by a sharpening filter, which is very visible when looking at the crane and various details in buildings. However, Huawei has improved the Mate 40 Pro's HDR and color tuning compared to the P40 Pro Plus, and its photos look more natural, with fewer artifacts than the P40 Plus. Overall, the Mate 40 Pro does the right thing and you won't have to color correct to get something realistic. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra tends to have the best overall zoom capture of these three phones, especially in high contrast scenes where the P40 Pro may lose some detail due to the HDR adjustment. The Note 20 Ultra shows a balanced mix of sharpness, exposure, natural colors, and good preservation of texture, detail at that distance. This is very noticeable in the photo on the main building under construction. Huawei's ultra-wide photography image quality has dominated the industry for some time, but at a cost. It's not as wide, focal 18mm versus 13mm, as other competitors. You can decide what is wide enough for you, and we will look at image quality, noting that having a narrower field comes with an image quality advantage. In daylight photography, the Mate 40 Pro offers improvements in color and texture over the P40 Pro Plus, which captured a fairly realistic perception of brightness but slightly overshot, resulting in slight overexposure accompanied by a loss of some detail. The Mate 40 Pro corrects some of these and shows small improvements in color and detail. This may reduce brightness a bit in a very bright scene, but overall it's a win over the P40 Pro Plus. The Mate 40 Pro series has the best ultra-wide image quality. The Mate 40 Pro series has the best Ultra HD picture quality. Night photos with the Mate 40 Pro's ultra-wide display show that the phone overshoots a bit when it comes to color and image filtering. Visually, the Mate 40 Pro appears to be using the higher ISO, and after looking at the files, this is indeed the case, ISO 5000 versus 4000, and explains the higher noise and brightness levels. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro has a fantastic camera system that provides a much needed boost in what we previously considered the Achilles heel of Huawei's camera: colors. Once again, new hardware is coming to the rescue, and Huawei's new color temperature sensor has taken Huawei's overall low light and night vision image quality to unprecedented levels. Highest camera IQ score to date. This advance helped daylight photography, but the new ultra-wide camera was a take on the P40 Pro Plus, perhaps due to the early tuning of the new hardware. Zoom performance is very high and is comparable to the Galaxy S20 Ultra, but is just shy of reaching the best level ever. The Huawei Mate 40 Pro received the highest camera IQ score to date, and will go down in history as the best camera system released in 2020. At the end of the video, I hope you liked it, and see you in a new video.